Travel on Today, supported by the Travel Department.
Now, with the freezing cold weather outside, we can only dream of warmer destinations.
Yeah, we can get a little bit closer though, because travel journalist Michelle Jackson is here now. She's going to tell us her top picks and some exciting long-haul holiday destinations to plan as the year goes on.
Yes, and make us happy.
Michelle, great to have you, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. And this is the time of year we all plan our holidays, and I'm so excited.
But we need to, because it'll be maybe a few months, and we need to get excited now about it.
Absolutely, and to plan well in advance. And I'm taking you today on 4 bucket list destinations.
Yeah, these are
fabulous long-haul holidays, and these are guided tours with the travel department. So you can be sure that there'll be someone there to hold your hand every step of the way, from the time you get to the airport to the time you get home on the airport. So there'll be a guide, they have local guides at all their destinations, and it's especially good when you're on a long haul at a long haul destination, because you will have the language difference. There won't be signs in English. The money's going to be extremely different. There's an awful lot to get. Food. You want to be sure that you're going.
And you want to see all what you should see as well, if you've got a packed itinerary.
And you know, if you were to do these itineraries on your own, you wouldn't be able to, pack as much in. It would cost you twice the price.
Yeah.
So it's a really good way to see an awful lot economically.
So where are we off to first?
First we're going to South Africa, and we're going to lovely Cape Town, which of course is the legislative capital, and it is a stunning city, and it's crowned with that beautiful view of the Tabletop Mountain. And you can take a cable car ride up to see it, and then there'll be a day excursion out to the vineyards. Fantastic wine in South Africa.
Oh, do they have wine there?
They do. Boulder Beach has the African penguins, and Robben Island is a lovely place to see. I mean, it's where Nelson Mandela, of course, famously was incarcerated for 18 years. But what's really special about this, and you see the lions there on the safari, I've been on 2 safaris and I have missed the lion. There are the big 5 animals, and I have seen the rhino, the buffalo, and I'm yet to see the lion. I've been told that this is a great opportunity. They bring you to Karija Game Reserve, and they have an abundance of wildlife, and it's a family-run reserve, so everybody's really catered for and cared for, and they have local communities involved, so you get to see how locals live, and it just sounds like the most divine.
Very diverse though, because it's lovely.
Yeah.
Cape. I visited friends when friends were living in Cape Town, but also then we went out and we did the winelands, Franschhoek and Stellenbosch and all that. It's just, and that garden route. It's just really, it's breathtakingly beautiful as well, and the food is the best.
And the fact that you get to see all these. If you're on your own, you're travelling, you're not sure, of the routes.
And you know what's good as well? The time zone is the same. It's only a couple of hours difference.
That's right.
So you don't get
have jet lag.
But when is the best time to go then?
Well, this is a nice time of year.
Yeah.
Spring and autumn, when you're thinking long haul, usually spring and autumn is the
It's
best
a nice
bet.
time of the year though as well with the weather.
This is nice. Yeah, you'll avoid the cold weather. It's nice and sunny. It's winter down there,
No, Canada.
Yeah, we are going to the Rockies, and this is a great chance to experience Western Canada, the beautiful views of the Rockies. And the tour starts in Vancouver, and of course you've got amazing Stanley Park there, and key sites to see like Chinatown and Gastown. But you're quickly taken by snow coach ride out to the Athabasca Glacier, which is some of the best views in Colombia. It's Canada's oldest national park, and they'll bring it to Banff, where you get to see the beautiful blue waters of Lake Louise, and you'll get to see cowboy country. And when you come back to Vancouver, then you'll get to go on the fantastic cable gondola that'll bring you up to Grouse Mountain, and the Capilano wire bridge is something that you really must see and do. It's spectacular views. But it's just an exciting.
I've never been to Canada.
I've been to Canada a few times.
Is it amazing?
It is. It's really, really nice, and it's very similar to North America, because
it is, of course,
of the continent itself. But sometimes I think because we focus so much on America, we forget about Canada.
Absolutely,
and
but
we shouldn't.
We do have a good diaspora there too, so it's a chance to kind of go and see things and maybe meet up with people as well, extend your stay. Something
Vancouver's supposed to be lovely.
It's really it's the largest city in the on the Pacific coast. It's absolutely.
What about India? Have you been to India, Maura?
I've been to India.
I've never been to India. Why should I go to India, Michelle?
Well, I haven't been, but I was so excited when I saw this itinerary that I booked it for myself for March, because this is incredible value. A tour of the Golden Triangle starts in Delhi, and it takes in the key sites like Agra, which of course is that amazing ancient city, and it's where the Taj Mahal is. And they bring you at sunset to see it, which is, I believe, the best time to take photographs. And you go from there then to Jaipur, the Pink City, and get to see the Amber Fort and get a private tour of the city palace. From there on to Jaipur, which is called the Blue City, and there's the fantastic. That's the Maharanga Fort in Jaipur, and then you get to see some wildlife.
That'd be unreal.
Well, it would be amazing, but just to be in nature and see the wildlife, and then you get a boat trip on Lake Piccola, which is called the Venice of the East, where for lots of good reasons. You've got buildings.
It's so big, isn't it, India? So
It's
a tour, if
vast.
you want to hit those things, is probably a good idea.
Well, it'd be nearly impossible to do. It's 11 days. I'm actually bringing the family because it's such an opportunity, and I just couldn't resist.
Yeah,
And it's one of those
But I
bucket
think when
lists.
you go on some of these long-haul trips, Michelle, that you'll almost take in another place while you're there as well, because you're really going to the other side of the world.
Yeah, you're right. You want to get as much as you can.
Well, you are, yeah, of course, you want to get as much value. But this is the thing, they're great value because they're 4- and 5-star hotels. And travel department have noticed that a lot of people want a little bit more comfort and luxury when they travel, especially to a destination, that has a
I
lot
think
of
if you're going
comfort.
somewhere like India that you're unsure, let's be honest
Absolutely,
about
where
things.
you're
And I
unsure.
think you need somebody to make sure that the accommodation, all that kind of stuff is right.
Absolutely, and you'll have local guides. They won't steer you wrong. If you want to go out for a meal to a restaurant, if you want to shop, they'll tell you, oh, don't buy from there, do buy from there. And they really do look after you, the travel department guides.
Yeah. Is there any other place you go if you were going to India? Where else would you go?
well,
now? A little hop
Nepal, I
across.
think.
Well,
Nepal,
now,
I think, if
this-
we're up that side.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you could stop off in Dubai as well.
Oh, on the way. Oh, yeah,
Because on
I
the
went
way-
through Dubai, actually. Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
That's
so
true. You
great
could,
connections with Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
It's really good. But the highlight, I think, for
This is
for anybody
where I
is
want to go.
Japan is on so many people's bucket lists. And, this is a really good year to go to Japan because the World Expo is on in 2025, which means prices are going to be premium to get there. When you're there, hotels are going to be super expensive. And that runs for like over a 6-month period.
Yeah.
So I would really say if this is on your bucket list and you can't afford it, 2024 is a really good year to do it. Spring and autumn are again the premium, lovely times to go.
We were meant to go, do you remember during COVID, and then all the flights were
Oh,
stopped.
yeah,
We had it booked, the whole lot, and it's somewhere I've wanted to go forever and ever.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone that hasn't liked Japan, and I mean anyone of all ages. Even we've interviewed a lot of rugby. Do you remember
That's
the rugby
right,
guys
yeah,
in
yeah.
here? But anyone that I've met, and it doesn't matter the background or whatever, if they're or whatever, every single person likes Japan.
Yeah.
And it's a land of such contrast because of the really ancient culture that's preserved and the modern. And this tour starts in Kyoto with with the geisha
amazing.
ceremony, and it's one of the most beautiful cities, I believe, in Japan.
Yeah.
From there, you get to go to Nara, which is again another ancient city, and they have a fantastic park where there's deer. The deer is held sacred there. It's really worth seeing. And then they take you by bullet train,
Oh, yeah.
actually,
The only way to go, I'd say.
Odawara, and that is an amazing futuristic
Mount Fuji in the
experience.
background.
And of course, the Hakone Park is the place to see Mount Fuji at its best. And you'll finish up in Tokyo with a tea ceremony and a full guided tour of the fantastic.
And are you looking at either side of the summer again as the best time
Yes,
to go?
you've got the lovely cherry blossoms this
May,
time
the
of year.
Cherry Blossom
we
Festival.
always cover it,
Yeah, yes.
And then, of course, in September as well, the autumn as well is another nice time. The weather.
On a serious note, I suppose, Michelle, lots of people will have climate change in their mind when they're talking about long-haul flights as well.
Well, like the travel department actually offer customers the opportunity to offset their carbon footprint and to donate to the places that they visit. And they've got certified sustainability projects in all the countries that they visit. And you're guaranteed that every penny you donate will go back into the community.
to offset it.
And then they themselves will plant a tree on the Wild Atlantic Way because you've done that
Oh,
in Ireland.
lovely.
So everybody's
A
gaining.
double bubble.
Absolutely.
We'll all have to think like that, I think,
Yeah.
really in the future. Michelle, thank you so
What a
much
deal,
for bringing
Michelle.
us away to those
Thank you.
fabulous destinations. Bucket list indeed.
You brought the sun and the
I'm so
light and the
excited.
heat
Yeah.
with you, Michelle. And of course, you can check out all those destinations if you go to our Facebook and Instagram pages at RTÉ Today, Michelle.
Thanks so much, guys.
Travel on Today, supported by the Travel Department.